Hey everyone, it's Amy here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited to share with you guys my thoughts and review on one of the brand new products that just launched from the summer 2016 collection from Urban Decay, and this is the Beach Bronzer, and I'm so excited to share this with you guys. The only thing I'm not excited about is that I actually got all the products from the new line except for the eyeliners, I believe. So I got all 3 shades of the highlighters, and I also got the new skin perfector, like the naked skin all-in-one perfector thing that came out as well. And it got delivered today, but it got delivered to my freaking apartment complex office for whatever reason, instead of it coming straight to my apartment, which is weird because this one did. And I ordered it like the same day within like 2 hours because this one was having issues online ordering it. And so I don't know why, but I was so excited about those and I wanted to share those with you guys first, but unfortunately this is the only one that came. So I'm getting this video up first, and I'm fingers crossed hoping that I will get this package tonight. So by the time this video posts, hopefully I'll get my package on Thursday and I can review the highlighters and the all-in-one skin perfector all on Friday. So fingers crossed, but those reviews will definitely be coming. I have those products, so I'm so excited to share those with you. But today I'm going to be sharing with you guys the bronzer. So this is what the packaging looks like. The theme with some of this like summer stuff is this like very like summery on the beach, like palm trees kind of thing. Like that's the theme of this new collection, and it's super cute. So you've got this like silver like chrome kind of packaging with palm trees, and that's exactly what the actual packaging of the bronzer looks like, except the outer perimeter is kind of like this gold, rose gold color. Really cute. I like it. And then you've got the same packaging as the box, which is just little palm tree, and then on the back of it, it kind of shows you the color that it's supposed to be. It's kind of hard to tell here, but if you were to compare it to the other shades, so this is the Sun-Kissed shade, which is light to medium, and then they had another shade, which I can't think of right now. I'll tell you in a second. If you compare the two, this little back part with the description would be darker. So Urban Decay likes to do that so you can kind of see the colors on the back, but I did get the lightest shade, and so there are only 2 in the collection, and this is what it looks like. So let me tell you first a little bit about the product, and then I will go into my thoughts on it. So it is available only at Urban Decay's website online right now, and it retails for $28, and you do get 9 grams or 0.31 ounces. And so right now it is currently only available at Urban Decay's website, and then at some point in March or April it's going to be releasing at Sephora or Ulta or both. I'm not sure. Like, no one kind of knows. It's kind of up in the air. I've been following Trend Mood, Lipstick Junkie Forever, all kinds of things, and everyone just doesn't know. It's just March or April. And from what I can tell as well, it's also a permanent item, so this is not going to be limited edition. At least based on everything that I've seen so far, this is a permanent collection that's releasing this summer. So let me tell you a little bit about it. It has a ton of information on the website, but I'm just going to read you the little bit it has on the back of the box. But let me tell you the other color. So I have Sun-Kissed, and then the other one is Bronze, which is more of those medium to dark skin tones. So it says, get beach, not burnt. This finely milled, super soft powder bronzer applies smoothly, doesn't streak, and creates a bronze radiant glow that won't quit. Perfect for the face and body. Our sheer natural looking shades can be used wet or dry. Tip, great for contouring. So the only thing I don't really understand what they're claiming is it says it's perfect wet or dry. I can't see how dry would work, just because playing around with the formula, like the way my brush goes in there and stuff, it would definitely like mess up the powder if you went in with like some kind of wet sponge or some kind of wet brush. So I'm not really sure what they mean by the wet part. I've definitely only used it dry. And so let me show you the color right here. And again, this is the lightest shade. So someone like me who has very, very fair skin, I actually don't personally, in my opinion, like it for contouring, just because on my skin tone, I find that this is a little bit too like orangey, and when I put it on my skin for like a harsh contour, it looks a little bit too muddy, almost like a little dirty. So I do have it on my face tonight, but I only bronzed with it. So I actually prefer to bronze with it versus contouring, and the 2 brushes that I like to use are the Morphe 527, which is what I use to apply it tonight, or the Sigma large powder brush, which is the F30. So I like these really fluffy big brushes that can get in here really nicely and put the product on your face, but it doesn't give you a harsh contour or anything. It bronzes up the face. So I did the cheeks a little bit, and I did the outer perimeters of my face, and I don't know what it looks like on camera yet. I did go in a little bit more than I personally would on a normal basis, just because I'm under harsh lighting and I never know how it's going to actually look once I see it when I'm editing from the camera angle. And And so if it comes off a little dark, that's because I kind of put on a little more than I normally would, just so to make sure that you guys could see it and it would pick up on camera. But if it looks great, then yay, I did it right. But I think it looks really nice in person. Like I said, when I see it without the lights, I like the way it looks. I find that when you put the lights on, it starts to wash things out. So I feel like I go in with just a little bit more. So again, this is what it looks like. Let me swatch it for you guys. I have gone ahead and primed my hand with a foundation. And so this is what it looks like. And it actually doesn't look that bad when I'm looking at it right now. I'm gonna be honest, I was not in love with this product when I first got it. When I first swatched it, it could be because I was also in my bathroom, which has kind of like a cast. It's not white lights, they're almost yellow, so I feel like that made it look a little bit more orangey, and I was like, oh, I don't like this, it's too warm tone. Like, I personally, on my skin tone and skin type, I like a cool toned bronzer a little bit more than a warmer tone. So it was really warm when I first was playing with it, and then the more and more I played with it, I realized that it blends out beautifully, and I really liked applying it with a fluffier brush and doing a bronze look rather than a contour. I just didn't like it all concentrated in one area with a contour. That's when I found that it got just a little bit too orangey or muddy on my personal skin. I think if you're someone that has like more of that medium skin tone, since this is supposed to be light to medium, you're gonna really like it for contouring. I think it's gonna work out. I think if you're someone like me that maybe it doesn't gravitate towards warm shades, or if you're really fair skin, then you may like it more just for a bronze glow, because my favorite brush to use it with is this one. It's perfect. You just get a little bit at a time like that, and then you just bronze up the face, and I think it really does give you a nice like glow about you. Not like super bronzy oompa loompa, just a nice glow. Now I will say this is extremely soft powder, like so soft. It feels so velvety, so smooth. It's extremely finely milled, and so I really like that about it. It blends out so easily. Like, let me show you with the brush and just show you it bronzed on my hand so you could see. If you can see the difference, how it just looks really nice. You can see that this one, which I did swatch over here, so that's why it's a little darker, but it just blends out really effortlessly, and I find that like a little bit of product, like that much and tapped off, goes a really long way, so that's nice. So like you can see, it just gives a really nice natural finish to the skin. So I actually really like it. Like I said, I did enjoy it at first, and the more I played with it and found the way that I personally like to use it on my skin for my color, that I really liked it after all. So I wanted to compare it to a couple other things for you guys, just so you know in comparison, in case you're wondering, well, okay, it's soft, it's creamy, but like how does it compare? The two that I find that in color and like warmness and like the texture it's closest to is my Makeup Forever matte bronzer in the shade 20, or the Smashbox Sun-Kissed matte bronzer, and this is for light skin. And so these are the two. Let me show it to you guys in comparison. This is what they all look like, and now you can see there is a little bit of difference. The Smashbox one's the lightest, this one is probably the darkest, but they all kind of have like that warm undertone to them. But as far as the texture goes and like the creaminess and how velvety and smooth it is, I'd say it's the most closely resembled to like a Smashbox, or it is really close to the Makeup Forever, but I think this one, it kind of hits it the nail on the head, like as far as the way it feels. They're very similar. I would say that the Urban Decay one is ever so slightly more soft and finely milled than the Smashbox, but this one's pretty close. So I just wanted to show you guys those as a reference and let you know in case you have these bronzers, that way you'd be a little familiar with the texture and the formula. I will say it's probably the closest to the Smashbox as far as the texture, probably closest to the color related to the Makeup Forever one, but overall I'm really impressed. I think the staying power is great. It blends out so effortlessly. That's what I really like about it, is even though it can be a little bit more warm than what I'm used to or what I typically gravitate for, I can make it work. I do like how it just effortlessly blends out, so instead of being really concentrated, I can really just blend it out so easily. So I really like this. I tend to like forget that bronzers can actually just be, you know, bronzers, and I tend to contour with them more, or I just kind of forget that like, yes, you can just like really nicely put this all over your face and give it a nice glow without being like bam, like sharp line, things like that. So I'm excited to have this in my collection. I think it's going to be really nice for summer. Also, you do get a huge, well, not a huge, but you get like a nice size mirror in case you wanted to put this in your purse. You could like touch up easily and see your whole face in the mirror. So I really do like the formula of this bronzer. It's so creamy, so smooth, so buttery. So if you see it eventually in stores, definitely go up and swatch it and play with it and blend it out, or have someone at the store put it on you, because I think if you're like me, you're gonna go up to it right at first, and if you don't gravitate right away to warm shades, you may not like it, or you may not think that you would like it, but when you start to play with it, it's actually a really great formula. So I'm super excited I got this, and like I said, I did get quite a few other items from the collection that as soon as they come in, I will be sharing with you guys the highlighters and the all-in-one skin perfector as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a review of the new Beach Bronzer by Urban Decay, the new summer 2016 collection. And if you did, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you can stay tuned to all my upcoming videos, and I will see you guys very soon.